Hi, my name is Dave Johansson and I'm the owner of Blossom Hill Crafts Pottery School. We're here with another shelter-in-place hand-built pottery video. This one is going to be on making a Red Cross box. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get yourself a piece of paper, and you're going to make a black, this happens to be a black piece of paper, but you're going to probably use a white piece of paper. You're going to make a red cross. So this is what a red cross looks like. So the center box should be about 4 inches by 4 inches, and these side tabs should be about 1.5 inches. So you're going to make a red cross just like this. And you're also going to roll out a slab, kind of like we did for the mug video. So a slab just like that. If you get a little newspaper in it, don't worry about it. If you don't know how to roll out a slab, watch the video I made on making a mug. And just all you have to do is watch the first part and you'll see how to make a slab. So I'm going to take my red cross and I'm going to lay it down on my slab. Just like that. I'm hoping you can see this good. And then I'm going to take my paring knife. Now I have just put newspaper on top of my table because I'm pretty confident that I won't cut into my table. But if you're nervous about that, maybe you're working with kids or something, put down a piece of cardboard or an old scrap of plywood or even a cutting board would work. I'm going to just cut the shape out using my red cross as a guide. And I'm going to just save those pieces of clay. And I'm just going to carefully cut the whole shape out. Just like that. We're going to keep going. Now remember that clay likes texture. If you wanted to like press some leaves into the clay like we did for the mug or somehow give it texture, you can do that with this project. That's just fine. I'm not going to do that because I did it in the last video and I want to see if I can get this one done a little bit quicker. We're just working on cutting this out. There we are. And there we are. I saw somebody working on their floor. They have tile floors. I have tile floors too. Tile floor would be a good surface to work on if you didn't want to work on a table. Maybe a wooden floor, not so much. Now I have cut my red cross out. I also, on the bottom of this, I have written with a pen or a pencil, kind of scribing into the clay the last 4 digits of my phone number, and that's how we're going to identify these. So make sure that on the bottom you write the last 4 digits of your phone number. Now what I'm going to do is just take these little tabs and I'm going to fold them up. Just like that. See how I've done that? We're going to just bring them up and fold them up. If a little bit of the newspaper comes with it, again, don't worry about that because that newspaper will just burn right out and it really is going to make your house a lot easier to clean. It's going to make your house a lot easier to clean. So, just like that. So now I have folded up my Red Cross box and now I'm going to push the edges together. And remember that because the clay is wet, I do not need to slip and score. If the clay was leather hard, if I let it sit for a while, I would need to slip and score. And I'm just going to push that together really, really, really well. And now I'm going to kind of, putting my thumb down in there, I'm going to kind of blend that edge together. Blend that edge together. Blend that edge together. And now I'm going to take my chopstick and I'm going to just poke a hole from so I've got a piece of clay going this way and this way. I'm poking it into the clay that goes that way. And I'm doing that just because it makes my joint strong and I think it's going to make kind of a little cool decorative thing to my pot. That's just the way I'm kind of decorating the edge and also strengthening it, really making sure that pieces of clay are connected to each other. Just poking that in there. Just like that. We're going to have a nice strong Red Cross box that's not going to come apart. Just like that. And now I'm going to take a little piece of clay, very small, and I'm just going to roll it up, and I'm going to put it right over the hole that I just made, and I'm going to poke it again, lightly, and then pull my chopstick out. And I'm going to do that on all my little holes, and it looks like I put a rivet in there. It's kind of a neat little effect you can get. That one isn't quite big enough. And I'm not going to go around and do all of these because I certainly don't want to take up too much of your time. But I'm going to turn this so that you can see what I've done. Well, that last one didn't come out too good. Let's redo it. Little ball. And there. That way you can kind of see what I did. All right? So I'm going to just kind of let that sit. Now, if you want to make all these edges smooth and nice, what you want to do is you want to wait until the clay is leather hard. You can put a little water on your finger and come by and go like that. Or you could take a small piece of plastic. This is just some dry cleaner bag. And put it in the water and come across the top edges like that. But don't try to do it while it's really wet. Let it sit for, a few hours even. You want it to be leather hard. Not hard, but leather hard. Again, I'm Dave Johansen. This is Blossom Hill Crafts, and stay safe. Bye now.